Hello everyone, in this video we are just going to demonstrate and generate PWM signals, that is pulse width modulated signals, using Node MCU by developing respective Python scripts on Thonny IDE. Let's get started. So this is the Thonny IDE. I have just kept the Thonny IDE open. I'm just going to create a new file right over here by clicking on this particular icon, and or control N also you can click, and I'm going to save this by clicking on control plus yes. Click on this computer. I'm going to my folders as usual. I'm going to save this right over here as PWM. What we can do is we can just test the PWM using onboard LED that is available in our Node MCU at the first level, and then we will try to build a small dimming application using the same LED, or fading and dimming application using the same LED by generating PWM signals respectively. So this is what we are going to do in this lecture. We very well know from the previous lectures of LED blink and push buttons, we have two onboard LEDs available in our Node MCU. So let me just show you those two. So you can see this is one LED and this one is another LED. So this LED is connected to GPIO2 and this LED is connected to GPIO16. So this we found out using the Node MCU schematic layout diagram. So if you have any doubts, you can just download the schematic diagram and you can verify it. And I'm just noting it down. GPIO2 we are having LED 1, and in GPIO16 we have LED 2. And at the first level I'm just going to import the machine, and I'm just going to declare the variable for LED, and I'm going to configure the LED pin as output. So mission.pin, I'm just going to use the GPIO2 LED, and I want this particular LED to be configured as, or I want the GPIO2 pin to be configured as pin.out, output pin. And after configuring this pin as output pin, I just want to activate the PWM feature available in this particular pin. So I'm just going to use the module PWM. I'm just going to use a variable called PWM, and I'm going to call like mission.pwm LED. So this will configure this particular variable as PWM variable for this particular pin or LED, and I'm just going to initialize the PWM module by using the same variable PWM. So PWM.init, as the first parameter you just want to provide the frequency of the PWM signal. Let me just give it as 1K or 1000. And the second parameter of the function call, you just want to provide the duty cycle of the PWM signal that you want to generate. Provide the duty cycle as 768. So let me just tell you one thing, that is we are having a 10-bit PWM module available in this Node MCU, which means the duty cycle can be varied between 0 to 2 to the power 10, that is nothing but 1023. 1023 is nothing but 100%, and 0 is nothing but 0% duty cycle. So if you provide a 1023, the LED will be turned off because the cathode of the LED is connected to the GPIO2, and if you provide 0, the LED will be glowing at 100% duty cycle. That is, full glow will happen at the LED because the cathode of the LED is connected to the GPIO2. So reverse operation happens there, but the operation for PWM is constant. That is, 0 will produce 0% duty cycle signal, and 1023 will produce 100% duty cycle signal. So let me just give the value as 768, that is 70%, or I will just give it as 900. This is almost 90% of the signal generation, so that I can see a very light glowing LED in my Node MCU. So here I'm just going to provide a while loop, while of true, that is infinite loop, and inside the infinite loop I'm just going to call the PWM dot duty and I'm going to provide the same duty cycle right over here. So this duty function will help you to change the duty cycle of the PWM signal. We also have a function called freq, which will allow you to change the frequency of the PWM signal available. So I'm just saving the script. So I'm just clicking on this particular icon or F5 in my keyboard for uploading my script. You can see my LED, which is glowing right over here, is having a little low brightness, since the LED is connected to LED's cathode is connected to the GPIO2, and it is producing a signal of 90% duty cycle, that is 90% on and 10% off. And further, if I wish to increase the duty cycle, let me just provide 50% duty cycle so that the LED grow with more brightness. I'm saving this. So 50% of 1024, that is 10-bit value, is 512. So I'm just producing 50% duty cycle PWM signal. Just uploading the script. You can see the LED brightness increases. And further, when I decrease the PWM signal duty cycle to 25%, that is 256, which is 25% of 1024. Saving this and I'm running this. You can see the LED brightness increases further. And when I produce a low value, that is around 10, I'll get almost 100% brightness in my LED. You can see the brightness increases. So this is how the duty cycle can be varied, and using the PWM.freq, the frequency can also be varied in the PWM signals generated from the digital pins of node MCU. And let me just put this duty cycle function call inside a function. I'm just defining a function right over here, PWM duty, let's say PWM duty. I'm going to get a parameter called duty to this function, and I'm putting it right over here, and I'm putting the duty. Okay, now inside this while of true, okay, let me just test this first. That is just going to provide a duty of 512 to this PWM duty, and I'm going to run the script. Okay, in the first level, let me just try to test this program using this function. So I'm just giving the value of duty to be 970. You can see the LED is dimming, and let me just provide the value of 256. The LED is brighten up. So this is working fine. So what I will do is I will write a simple logic using for loop for brightening up the LED from low brightness to maximum brightness. So let me just write a for loop for x in range. Starting value is, let's take it to be 1024, and ending value is 0, and I want it to be decremented by 1 at each step. And inside this I will just pass the variable x from for loop. So inside this loop I'm just going to call this PWM duty, and as a part of that I am just going to import u time for using the delay in my program. U time dot sleep ms 10 millisecond. I want the decrement to happen at -10. I will make this as 1020. Let me just save this, and I am going to run this script. So it is working fine, but I want some more clarity. So what I will do is I will just decrease this particular decrement of 10 by 5, and I will run this and see. I want 20 millisecond delay. I'm saving this and I'm running this. Yes, this looks fine for me. So as a next step, we have performed brightening of LED from low brightness to high brightness, and now what I will do is I will write another for loop for dimming my LED from maximum brightness to low brightness. So I will run this particular for loop from 0 to 1020. This time I will increment the number by 5 steps and the delay remains constant. So this loop will help me to brighten up my LED from low to maximum brightness, and this loop will help me to dim my LED from maximum brightness to slow brightness, and between these two I will provide a delay. Let's say I will provide a delay of 500 milliseconds, and also I will provide the same delay after this loop. So LED will brighten up during this for loop, and it will wait at the maximum brightness for 500 milliseconds, and it will decrement from maximum brightness to minimum brightness using this for loop again, and it will wait for again for 500 milliseconds. So this is what the programming logic. I'm just saving my script and I'm running this Python script. Let's visualize the output in the hardware. So I hope we got the expected output. So this is the output that we got in our hardware, and I hope you learned to generate PWM signals of required duty cycle and frequency in this particular video by writing the Python scripts in thonny IDE for Node MCU. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching.